Hey there, Libra. Welcome to reading for the week of March 30th. This week, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also, make sure to leave a comment down below. I am still picking winners for personal reading giveaway. All you have to do is leave a comment down below, and you're automatically entered to win. But Libra, let's see what we have going on for you here this week. And oh my God, Libra, you're off to an incredible start, so is what I'm going to say to you. This looks amazing. Wow. This is probably the best reading I've done for you in a while, Libra, that I can think of. So definitely a lot of good stuff. If you don't know how I do these readings, I do past, present, and then future here. So we're going to take a look at this. First, I'm going to pull some oracle cards here. And yeah, you have the building blocks card, and you also have the all that glitters that is gold card here. So I feel like for some of you, you could be building something new here. You even end your outcome is the Magician. It's crazy. You have the Tower here in the past, and then it goes to the Queen of Pentacles, gathering resources with all that glitters, and then the Magician, which is like building something new. You could even say the Star, something that glitters as well. But I feel like this is saying that something is catching your attention, something that has a lot of potential. The word potential is kind of like popping into my head here with these cards. So I feel like there's something that gives you hope coming in for you this week. Well, actually, I would say it's probably coming in the future. Definitely a lot of wins, definitely a lot of success coming in for you. I feel like you could be having the realization of something that kind of stands out to you this week, or you could be realizing that there's something that has a lot of potential coming in for you. It could be a relationship, a business, could be anything, but I feel like maybe it develops in over time, because these cards here kind of represent the, this is the future position, but not only are these cards in the future position, but to me the Star kind of represents something that is more growing, something that is developing. Six of Swords, moving on to calmer shores in the future. So it's kind of like something that's growing. In this Magician card as well, it's like needing to take action. So it's like saying you are taking action on something in the future. But that looks amazing. You start off with the Nine of Cups here and the Five of Cups in the past position. I feel like just disappointments here. Like I feel like a lot of you could have had certain expectations of a situation. There could have been lies. There could have just been a falling out in general. This could have been with a person. Here with these two cards, you have the Seven of Swords and the Tower here. So I feel like there could have just been like a falling out, a disappointment, or some sadness, something like that, Libra. So I feel like there's just some sadness going on here with these two cards. But it's like, I feel like the only thing that was broken was your expectations with those two cards there. Next, you have the Seven of Swords and the Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you were trying to manifest love with someone, and maybe it just wasn't working out, or just maybe things weren't manifesting in the way that you wanted them to. So there could have been some disappointment, some sadness here. For others, this could be like in work as well. You could just feel trapped with your work. I'm getting the word trapped here. Seven of Swords, there is a trap on the ground, but the Seven of Swords does not necessarily represent being trapped, because it's like he has not stepped into the trap yet on the Seven of Swords. So I feel like for some of you, it's like maybe you felt like, but I am getting the word trapped is what I'm trying to say. So this could be like in work or business. Next, you have the Tower here and the Page of Swords. I feel like this is you. I actually kind of like this energy for you here, Libra. I always say, to me, the Tower is a good card. I know everybody always, craps their pants about the Tower, but to me, it is a good card. To me, it represents like good things coming in. To me, it can represent a lot of like improvements and like benefits coming in for you, success, because it's a card of needing to rebuild. And again, how crazy is it? You have the Tower and the building blocks card here, Libra. So I feel like in a lot of ways you are focusing on rebuilding, but you're probably rebuilding something very nice with that all that glitters card there. So it's like you're building something that's going to glow. You are building something that is going to stand out in your life here, Libra. So I really love this for you. I feel like there could have been a Tower moment. This could be like where your tower comes crumbling down, but this Page of Swords has a sense of like new beginning to me. Like that's not really what the Page of Swords means, but it's like, sometimes it's like something falls apart in our life, and maybe we're like a little sad, a little disappointed, with these first cards you have here. But at the same time, maybe we feel like, I have a blank slate. I can start over. So I kind of get this sense of you starting over, or feeling like, yeah, it sucks. I lost something, but at the same time, it's like I'm starting over. Or it's like I have a clean slate. I can start something new. And look, it's followed up by the Chariot. High Priestess, boom. What did I say? Potential. To me, the High Priestess is the card of potential. So like I said at the beginning of the reading, I feel like there's something with a lot of potential with these two Oracle cards here, or there's something that's going to lead to a lot of success for you here, Libra. I love this. I love this, if you can't tell, Libra. I'm very excited about this reading. So yeah, I love it. I feel like there's definitely a victory coming in for you. That High Priestess says, trust your intuition. Pay attention to your intuition and allow it to guide you. To me, this is about needing to take action. High Priestess is no action. Chariot, needing to take control, needing to get things moving forward. But overall, I feel like this is very good. I feel like some of you do, I feel like you feel trapped as well. I forgot to say this. I feel like you feel trapped in multiple areas of your life. Like with this down here, you could like be, maybe you want a new job and maybe you want to move or move out of some sort of location is popping into my head. I feel like it's coming. Knight of Cups, literally a dream. The Star card, a wish in this diagonal right here. I feel like there's some sort of wish coming in for you and some sort of major victory coming in for you as well here, Libra. Next, you have the Knight of Cups here on the Justice card. Oh, love it. You. Literally, the best possible thing that could ever happen to you is to show up as yourself in the center position here. The center position is the most important position in a nine-card spread like this. Puts you in a position of power and strength. Knight of Cups, Knight in Shining Armor, someone coming in to sweep you off your feet. Could be a Pisces, could be a Cancer. Aquarius also stands out, and Earth also stands out to me here, Libra. Could be any sign. This is just a general reading, but those are the signs that are kind of standing out to me. You know, it could be someone who has those placements as well, or, you know, has placements in those signs as well, so it's kind of hard to say. But this is like a Knight in Shining Armor, someone coming in to save the day. For others, I feel like this could just be anything that comes in to save the day. Like this whole row here, like I said, clean slate. This is you, your dreams, is the Knight of Cups, things that you dream about having. The Star card is you living those dreams. So this is an amazing reading. I feel like you're, like I said, building blocks. I feel like you are building on your dreams here, Libra. I love it. Next, you have the Queen of Pentacles here. And the Two of Swords, trying to find the resources to be able to live your dreams. So I feel like you have certain dreams or things that you want to manifest, like you want to move, maybe you want to move, Tower, the Six of Swords, and the Chariot. Maybe you're trying to move. Maybe you're trying to buy a house. Maybe you're trying to change jobs. But it's like maybe having the resources to do so has been a little bit of a challenge. Again, this whole row says trust your intuition. Two of Swords, she is making an intuitive decision. What the hell does that mean? Well, it means that maybe you want to move, but maybe you kind of have the money, maybe you kind of don't. But this says maybe you know that you just need to move, right? So I would just move, risk it, right? And I feel like, you know, I always tell people, I really feel like the universe rises to meet our needs, right? So it's like maybe we want to move, but maybe we're like, well, I kind of have the money, but I kind of don't. But maybe what you don't realize is like the second you move, you're going to start making more money, right? So I feel like some of you, this is you finding the resources you need that you don't think are available is what's popping into my head. But I feel like you have to take the leap first. I feel like the universe is saying, prove it to you here, Libra. Next, you have the Star card here, Three of Cups, major celebration coming in for you. A lot of happiness, a lot of good things coming in for you here, Libra. Some of you could have had like a falling out due to a third-party situation here. Seven of Swords, lying, cheating, stealing. Four of Cups, you know, someone who gets bored easily in love. I'm not saying it's you. I'm saying if you were in a third-party situation, it's probably the other person. Page of Swords, like a liar, kind of, in the Tower. So some of you could have been in a third-party situation, but I don't really read the Three of Cups as a third-party situation. I know other readers do, but that's not even what the Three of Cups means. So, you know, I'll say that, but definitely a celebration coming in for you. Some sort of wish with the Star card. Love it. I feel like for a lot of you, this is like just feeling good in the future as well. The Star to me is a card of like rest, relaxation, renewal. It's a card of hope and faith, but it's also a card of just like good feelings. So I feel like you're just feeling good with those cards there, Libra. Next, you have the Six of Swords here and the Ace of Cups. Ooh, love it. Moving on to calmer shores. I feel like you are moving on to like a solid love offer as well if you're looking for love. For others, like I just said, I feel like you are just feeling good. Six of Swords, improvements, moving on to calmer shores. Ace of Cups is just happiness. I feel like you are moving towards happiness and more things that make you happy. Like, look at this. You know, in this middle row, you have the Seven of Swords and the Four of Cups. It's like trying to find things that make you happy. Then in the center here, you have you, the Justice card with the Knight of Cups, realizing that only you can make yourself happy. And then this is you moving on to other things that make you happy. Probably because I would say, I feel like you're filling your own cup. The Knight of Cups to me says you are focusing on your dreams. You are focusing on things that bring you fulfillment and joy, right? And because of that, it's like you're getting more happiness with that Ace of Cups. Next, you have the Magician and the Queen of Wands. Love it. Amazing. I feel like you're very attractive at this time. Get out there, Libra, if you're looking for love. But the Magician says you can have whatever you want. I feel like you're realizing that, finally. It's like, yeah, there were disappointments in the past in this row here and this diagonal that's going down to these two cards. It's like, yeah, there were disappointments, but I feel like you're like taking your power back. It's you here, most powerful position. And then you kind of taking control, manifesting the things that you desire in your life. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you're putting this down. Look, 5 of Wands, 10 of Wands is like you're putting down heavy burdens, things that have been causing problems. Yep. Look at that. How crazy is that? 5 of Wands, five of Wands with the 10 of Wands, with the 5 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. It's like you're saying goodbye to these difficulties. You are saying goodbye to things that have held you back. Goodbye, confusion, moving towards Empress, being very attractive. Kind of Empress is a card of moving from winter to spring. So this is freaking amazing. Ace of Wands, King of Pentacles, tons of stability, abundance with Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning for you, Libra. I could do this all day long, right? Yeah, Queen of Swords, you, the Fool, taking a leap of faith. I love this, Libra. This is an amazing reading. I feel like you're heading towards just so many bigger and better things. It looks amazing. So I hope that helps, Libra. Thank you for watching. Looks like an amazing week. I feel like you're heading in the right direction. Again, it might not be coming in right away with this past row, but I feel like it's coming. So thank you, Libra, so much. Thank you for watching, and enjoy your week.